I am still here in my Senate office. We just finished up with our session day. It is 10:20. Just wanted to give you a quick recap. I usually do recaps on after session. I just won't. I'm going to bed when I get home, and it was a long day. Really big news. Good things happened today. We got SB 295 finally done. It came back from the House. We concurred, which means we agree with the changes they made. So SB 295, the bill I sponsored for education freedom accounts, now goes to the governor's desk, which means every single family in New Hampshire now has the ability to have education freedom. And it is just amazing. And I am so happy. And I want to thank the members of the House, my colleagues in the House that helped get it through on that side, and my colleagues and members of the Senate who supported it on this side. I will tell you that when I first sponsored it back in December, I didn't think it had a chance, a snowball's chance in hell, as they say. I only had about 4 senators on board, maybe 5. So the fact that we got it through the Senate and through the House, and it's now on the way to the governor's desk, is amazing. It's an amazing team we have up here. Senator Carson helped me with the amendment that made a big difference. The Josiah Bartlett Center, putting out the numbers to dispel the rumors that it would be hundreds of millions of dollars. It's going to be about $19 million over the first 2 years. It's going to eventually save local taxpayers money, because instead of educating children for upwards of $24,000 a student now, it will be $5,000 a student. So that was a monumental day. It happened almost toward the end of that, I don't know, 8 o'clock maybe. We got that done. So thank you again to the House. We got right to try passed. So I want to thank you to the House for sponsoring that bill. Right to try, if you have terminal illness, you have the ability to try medical interventions. I think it has to go back to concur, and then that will be on the way to the governor's desk. We had a lot of good things. Oh, we passed a bill that does not allow minors to have puberty blockers for gender affirming care, and also one that limits breast surgery so that it can't be for gender affirming care. And the DHHS recently came out with a study that proved that this affirming care that the doctors have been pushing on for so long really has detrimental consequences to their health and well-being permanently, and that it does nothing to keep them from being suicidal, which is what we had been told, which pushed parents into going down this path for a long time. So we're protecting New Hampshire's children. I don't know if there's anything else that was really that monumental. Oh, mask mandates. We passed a bill that says there will be no more mask mandates. It would have to go through an emergency order sort of, and the schools can't put that on you anymore. So we heard a lot of testimony about how it hurts children to have the masks, especially young ones, because they lost the ability to, when they're developing words and language, they use sight a lot to be able to form words, and they weren't able to. It was very detrimental for the kids' health and well-being. HB 560, which gives parents the access to the kids' medical portal. So we did a lot to increase parental rights, and to protect kids. We did a lot to protect kids and give them more opportunity. And I think that's really the biggest part of today. The budget, both parts of the budget did pass. However, HB 2 will go back to committee of conference, and they'll be able to work out some of the sticking points on it that I had a problem with. And I'm confident that at the end of the day, we will have a budget that I will be able to support once it gets through committee of conference, because I'm hearing that members of the House that actually put the bill together are now having some of the same concerns that I had, and Senator Murphy had, and some others. So I am confident we will get that done. It's just going to be a little bit longer, but I think we'll get it done. And I think that is all that is really super important that we're waiting for. And that's my quick recap, because it's late, and if I think of anything, I'll pop on tomorrow. But I think that I have covered most of the important bills that we did today. Yeah, I think that's the important stuff that we got passed today. So I want to thank you all for your support this session. We're almost done. We get a few more things to wrap up. We still have one more we still have to work on the budget a bit. We'll do some committees of conference on the bills with the House that we still have to get through. Intra-district school choice, we're still waiting to vote on that to concur. We will concur with the House, so that will be that you can go to any public school in your district, and we will get that passed next week, I think. So hang in. We've got a couple more things that are important to get done, but we had a really, really great day for the citizens of New Hampshire, especially for kids and families. It was a great day. Going home now to get some rest, and I'll celebrate tomorrow. All right, have a great night.